me heroes away. He was also annoying to a point when he was so formed, he could have just stood there, middle of five members, and never hesitate.
Well, there you go, though. The Khalid pick, a signature pick for Luke. One of our very, very good veteran XP laners who's now content creator, anti-mage. You guys should know him. He said, actually, that the best Khalid user in Indonesia is Luke. So seeing him on that signature pick, giving Baloyski, a very aggressive hero like the Arlet, I think it'll work out. Baloyski loves invading. Yeah, maybe sometimes he sacrifices a few deaths, maybe even 7.
Just take it easy a bit.
Yeah, but I think it should be a pretty good composition.
That they were so confident going up against Geek Fam.
Yeah, and right now, both teams just taking it easy, but there is a bit of scraps here in the mid lane as expected. Sawa's already starting off hot with TPs. So yeah, putting the Arlot in the roam, I'm up for it. A little bit more control there. I'm really looking to see how these two EXP laners manage their lane and the map.
Lethal Wanderer contest right now. Magister walks up. Getting a good hit, but it's going to be Nile who secures it now. Magister forced to back away. Baloyski follows through with another vengeance. Goes in for the stun. Not able to connect right now. Spatial migration. Knocking Sawa up, forcing a flicker, a chase down. And it should be, a kill for a boy. First blood, Geek Fam.
A first blood, also having that flicker popped off from Sao. Not
more of a utility style Guinevere in the sense of, all right, set up, ultimate, get those knockups in, and the rest of us will do the damage. Here comes the next turtle. Who's gonna get it? Is it Geek Fam or Deus Vult?
Seems like Geek Fam want to just contest for it right now. It's going to be Kid Bomba trying his best to sell it away. Baloyski gets a final slash, but it's still Magister who secures it. A blazing duet, but he's stuck right there with a good stun. Keeping Marky at bay. They're going in. Raging Sandstorm with a flicker onto Sunset Lover. Luke splashing the damage in the back. And Kid Bomba will just soak it in for now. It's a 1-4-1, a turtle. Neutral objective for a kill.
Just by one fight, both Luke and Marky secured their own core item.
And now,
the problem is, Deus Vult can't really play for the gold lane either. Geek Fam have the stronger mid control, and that's why they've been able to rotate. Baloyski caught in the wild charge, but Nile jumps in with the Violet Requiem as well. Baloyski still able to survive. Sunset Lover dove under the turret by Luke. A Raging Sandstorm with another Raging Sandstorm. Geek Fam have set up for the next neutral objective.
I thought this whole time Luke's last name was from Skywalker to Sandwalker. What the heck?
Damn.
Woo!
Okay. Let's wrap this up. Geek Fam now are taking that turtle. They are gaining the fruit out of this tree that they have been planting. Oh my god. Nail just taking the turtle. Kid Bomba is trying to take as much damage as he can, but there's an invade.
They want to go for more. Turtle's not enough just yet. Nile steals it away, jumps out with the spatial migration. Whoa, Marky defensive, blazing duet to get him out of there with a BMI as well.
A stacking hero like Claude, would you let him farm this easily?
Oh, well, despite all of that, Deus Vult actually has delayed the farm just... Whoa.
Is it enough to kill him? Luke now, it's a bait, gets stunned up by the slash. On the 3 with a Requiem as well from Nile. Not enough though, they've lost their damage. Marky is now joining the team fight, another spatial migration onto 2. Marky still trying to deal with Kid Bomba as Sawa gets taken low, but is able to flicker out to safety. Deus Vult finally getting a winning team fight in this game.
Chaos.
Yeah, absolute chaos there, and now we actually got to see the fruits of Deus Volt's labor. Marky got to freely farm, but not as much compared to Carvey. So everything else happening around the map was actually Deus Volt going, yo, Carvey, just farm up. Get that go out of nowhere in the mid lane. Let's see what happens.
Baloy finds Sunset Lover, a good Purify to respond it over. Now it's Luke, who's looking for a play, a conceal as well from Baloyski. Magister in that push, pops in that fracture. No ultimate for now. They back away, and Deus Vult are just playing with Geek Fam.
I'm just waiting for Sao's flicker ultimate, and at some point it can flip everything around for Team Deus Vult, but look at the XP difference. Nail is 12 level, and Magister is 13, even though Magister is the one who's getting bullied in the jungle.
Oh, look at that burst! It's a solo kill from Magister in the mid lane against the XP, the main setup. That's a good final slash. We're going to Magister back. That's also going to be another realm, but it's also respawned over. Marky with the blazing duet to the back line, now backing up with a BMI. Baloyski and a boy, 1 HP. Carvey with a flicker forward gets the last bit of damage to take Baloy down. Kid Bomba's just standing there menacingly, and Geek Fam have no way to respond to this neutral objective take.
Deus Vult, one of their new mottos right now, it's all part of the plan. We get bullied early on, we're pushing side lanes, we're farming up for our Brody, and now as we reach a mid-game power spike, a crucial one, Geek Fam now have their backs against the wall as the mid means the contest onto this, not just the Lord, but actually this purple buff might be tough for Geek Fam. Deus Vult, they're not getting a little bit too greedy here in terms of committing all in the purple. They're still trying to find an opening here. Magister already has Sea Bird.
Oh, I think that they can actually go in for this team fight if Team Geek Fam wants to do so. Geek Fam are known, or at least based on my research, they are known for a good early game. I want to see them recover.
See if they can. Lord got reset now, so Geek Fam trying to flow the mid. Deus Vult answering that damage on this Brody, man. Just too much. Nile?
Great flicker from Carvey. A good prediction on that spatial migration. But I would say it should be actually a trade that Geek Fam have won. It's a spatial migration for a flicker.
Okay, bear with me for this moment. Will Carvey go split push that top lane? Because having Claude to go all the way back to clear isn't the smartest idea. I think that there might be a backdoor, but they are now outnumbered.
Yeah, they just rush it at this point. No way Geek Fam can get close, and they will back off.
They gotta. There's not much they can do here, and Deus Vult are utilizing the forced errors perfectly right now. Kid Bomba is chunked, but there's no further commitment for a side of Geek Fam. Baloyski just jumps in a little bit with a vengeance. Wait a minute, Magister.
Magister.
Flank.
Oh.
Now onto Nile. No, just a clone.
Yeah, not the
Still
right
looking
target.
at Chase still.
They
They
gotta
find
run.
a good sandwich. Solo jumps into the wild charge. But the Raging Sandstorm connects to Carvey. That's also the final splash, bringing Carvey back. And now, with both Nether Realms being popped in, Marky's the one who's forced back. No gold lane for Deus Vult. No XP for Geek Fam. Baloyski still trying to distract Sawo and Sunset Lover. Getting out with a vengeance on to the creeps in the jungle. Looking for an angle to escape. Nile trying to help him out of this dangerous spot. But look at Kid Bomba. He's slowing him down, not letting him recall. But that is Baloyski buying enough time to possibly turn this around once again. That's going to be an engage once again. Baloyski finds the kill onto Magister. They collapse onto Kid Bomba, who's still super tanky, has the stack, but with the Requiem and that damage from the Claude, it's a trade that Geek Fam have won despite losing out on the Lord.
Geek Fam, how the heck did you win that long sequence? You started with a little bit of, hey, Deus Vult, we're coming after you, and the Deus Vult turned, and then you find their marksman only trading your XP laner? Geek Fam, I don't know how you did it, but we saw it unfold before our eyes, and I'm pretty sure even Deus Vult is going, guys, what just happened to us?
Yeah, they had to recover. They did recover. Oh, they just made that gold difference come down from 6K to 1.5.
Oh, no!
And it's another spatial migration with a Raging Sandstorm. A boy grants Luke a second chance at life with that Nether Realm. That engage no longer as risky as it's supposed to be.
Nasty, nasty.
Geek Fam have woken up. Never tickle a sleeping drag. How well Geek Fam are going to manage that, and how well Deus Vult's Sawa will manage that, if they will, as they now dance. 17 minutes in, 9-6. Geek Fam started off.
I don't know, to be honest, if Kid Bomba is not a sandbag, what is he? Because he's taking 200k almost damage so far, and he is again draining the resources out of Team Geek Fam. But yet, Team Geek Fam are recovering, and that's what I was looking forward to see actually in this moment, because we know Geek Fam for their early game, but do we know them for their recovery? That's what we're gonna see. Devu are trying to contest.
Conceal. Oh, Kid Bomba gonna get bursted down. A good purify. Baloyski misses the final slash, and Carby's not gonna be able to free hit Nile. Getting splashed by that damage. Oh, memory as well. Magister walks up. Luke with a flicker as well. It's another realm. Marky buys the immortality. Deus Vult and Geek Fam still fighting, still dancing around the Lord. But it seems for both these teams, they will try to look for another 50-50 team fight.
I like what I'm seeing. These two teams love to take risks. So many risky calls here. 20k. Are they actually going to commit into this? Is no one going to reset? Are they just looking for a setup?
On the edge.
Oh, Sawo gets executed. Oh, it's a final snipe from Baloyski onto the back. Magister forced back. Kid Bomba able to disengage from that spot on the map, a choke point that Geek Fam held. And now with more members alive, they'll take their time, they'll recall Deus Vult. They need an answer to these questions.
I can't believe how long has this team fight been going
Yeah.
on.
It's not resetted.
It's a Lord dance. It's a Lord dance.
Yeah.
Look at, actually, hey boy. Actually, there's a lot of dancing here happening on the top lane side near that Lord especially, and I could tell you that Sunset Lover is just waiting on to take that Faramis ult. He doesn't want any other ult.
And I like the positioning here of Geek Fam. A-Boy isn't really showing himself to the potential spots that the Valentina could be. They really don't want to give the ultimate away.
Wow.
And Geek Fam, just like that,
Lord Easy, but after all this,
fired from Deus Vault. Items all locked in. You actually already see 2 Rose Gold Meteors on the key damage dealers of Deus Vault. But now,
Wow.
are they actually going to take down Magister?
Niall just took it in the face. That fracture did little to no damage. He can just
Yeah.
regen back. Wow.
He's all right with this.
That's a Nolan, by the way. That
Yep.
one-shots people.
actually, I wonder how many defensive items that Magister have.
Oh!
Final slash into the Requiem. Kick
Ooh.
off the fall.
Sawo.
Sawo with the wild charge, but there's no follow-up. It's only
Oh.
great opening
Oh.
now. Again with the help of the Raging Sandstorm to the back. It's a good win of nature by Carby. Now on the side as well, but a boy splashes him with damage. That Sunset Lover doing the same thing with her Truncheon by with Immortality as well. Niall jumping forward. Sunset Lover with a Purify. The
Alright.
base is wide open, and Geek Fam will secure game number 1 in this series. Back and forth.
Geek